What's up, Creed? Welcome to our Wednesday demo video here. We're going to start things off with a 5-minute running clock. First thing, we got 3 sets of 3 movements. Get through these before the 5 minutes is up because we got stuff after it. 5 inchworms plus push-ups, so we should end with 5 push-ups total there. 10 dumbbell good mornings, 10 dumbbell RDLs into a cardio option for the remainder of that time. So we're looking to get done with all 3 sets around 4 minutes, maybe even sooner, to give us some time to do that cardio option for the remainder of our 5 minutes. So, first movement, 5 inchworms plus push-up. Make sure we have those knees slightly bent. We're getting a good hamstring stretch. We're gonna reach all the way down to the ground and we'll walk our hands out. Get a good push-up, whether it be strict or modified here, whichever one you can do full range of motion with, I would encourage. And same idea, walking those hands back in, trying to get a good hamstring stretch on the way back up as well. All right, the man is walking back out, good push-up on modified, so knees are touching the ground. Walk those hands all the way back in, good hamstring stretch. Or back to the top. So she just did 2 reps there. You guys would have 3 more total for 5. All right, so 10 dumbbell good mornings. So we'll grab our dumbbell. We'll have it in a front rack position here, right under our chin. We're driving those hips back. Knees are slightly bent here. Make sure those hamstrings are activated. And our feet are nice and flat. We should be able to drive those toes in the ground, utilize that whole foot. So think about a door hinge here. All right, imagine her upper body's the door and her hips are the hinges on the door. All right, so she's just letting her hips bend. That back stays nice and flat. A door would never bend. That spine shouldn't bend in these. All right, after our good mornings, we'll let that dumbbell hang down by our feet. Essentially the same motion, the weight's just in a different place here. So now it's gonna be more emphasis on the hamstrings versus our lower back as well. So we're breaking that dumbbell, letting it slide down our legs. Back stays flat, hips stay high. Should feel a good stretch in the hamstring. Don't force any range of motion here. Make sure we get low enough to where we feel a stretch, but once we feel that stretch, we're gonna sling right back up, using those glutes and hamstrings to squeeze ourselves to the top. All right, if we start to round our back and we're still forcing it after that, make sure when that back does start to round, that's when we stop. When we lose that quality of range of motion, we stop and reset, all right? And take notice of that. Maybe we need some work on that hamstring or lower back and hip mobility. After that, we have our cardio options. So once you get 3 sets of all of those, cardio option would be jumping jacks. We could do high knees as well. We can hop on the ground and do mountain climbers. Knees to elbow just like that. Or we have, obviously, running outside would be a great option for cardio. We can do single unders, double unders, or up downs and burpees. Our Wednesday workout though. Part A, strength portion, we're going deadlift 3x5. We're going pretty heavy here with our dumbbells. So if you have a heavier dumbbell or barbells at home, we're looking for a heavy 3x5, all right? Almost a 100% effort, but we want to stick around that 85 to 90% effort. Should be a very challenging day for our deadlifts here, so we should want that rest in between sets, whether it be a minute or 2 minutes rest in between set. All right, while we are doing that resting, we're gonna have 10 and 10 side planks with knee tucks between sets, and we'll show what that looks like. Then our workout, Metcon. For time, 15-minute cap. We have 3 minutes of cardio to start things off with, so about 600 meters of running there if we would like to, if you have that marked off. If not, 3 minutes of running, 3 minutes of burpees. You can split up your cardio options. You could do jumping jacks and single unders. You could do burpees and shuttle sprints maybe, back and forth, back and forth. Then we have 50 dumbbell deadlifts, 30 up downs over bar or over dumbbell there, and then 3 minutes of cardio, again, not 30 minutes. That'd be a little much, But our deadlifts here, 3x5, make sure we have our dumbbell or barbell right under our feet here, close to our shins. We're driving those hips back, keeping those shoulders pinned around our spine. All right, big chest, think big chest. Let those hips fall backwards, our chest falls forwards, and push through the floor, push those feet through the floor as we pick that weight up, all right? Then, after our deadlifts, we have 10 and 10 side planks with knee tucks. We'll be in a side plank position, left or right to start with, either way. Both feet are stacked here, and we're taking our elbow to that knee. So we're adding a little crunch into this motion, almost like a sit-up motion, knee to elbow. We'll have 10 reps on that side. Make sure we maintain balance, keep that oblique nice and tight, all right, closing that gap between our hip and our rib, and then we're taking that opposite elbow straight to our knee as we raise it, all right? Then, for time, 3 minutes of cardio. We showed you our cardio options. Feel free to mix and match those cardio options throughout the 3 minutes or stick with one for a full 3. 50 dumbbell deadlifts. Showed you our deadlifts just a second ago. Make sure that our hips are traveling backwards first, and once those hands reach our knee plane, we start to drop those hips down. All right, then we have 30 up downs over dumbbells. So we'll drop our dumbbell here. You can stand it up if you'd like to increase that height as well, kind of mimic a barbell height. But if we'd like to, we can leave it down like this. We can jump laterally over our bar, jumping our feet back into a push-up position, then hopping our feet forward. Try and jump laterally here with this dumbbell. We can jump forward and facing, or we can step over if we need to, but try and jump the entire workout. And we'll finish off with 3 minutes of cardio on the back end of all of those. Feel free to partition the reps however you need to, but make sure you get all 50 deadlifts done before you move on to all 30 up, down, over bar. Have a great day, Creed.